The most effective peers are engaged in the process, and they're engaged in the process through a number of ways. They're prepared and have done their pre-reading on any of the information we've had from the school. They're prepared to be flexible throughout the process, as the review process is an agile beast. They're prepared in having all the basic equipment that they need. They need to have their laptop, they need to have their charger for the laptop, they need to have something to take notes, they need to be prepared to be moving around the school and be flexible with their time. And they need to be prepared to be open to new ideas, and finally they need to be prepared to work with the tool and remember how important the tool is, and it's the sole focus of the review.
An effective peer reviewer is someone who is not afraid to speak and ask questions. So, twofold there. Number one, talking to the internal reviewer and asking questions and seeking clarity, and questioning what's going on to test the reviewer's frame of mind and how they're thinking.
Most effective is coming organised, being present at that school, not being, carrying on with their school that they're from. That's really important. Working well as a team and listening, really actively listening to what other people have to say, and not asking as many questions, just listen to the answers.
I think someone who can quickly and easily relate to the people in the school, all the people in the school, has a genuine interest in, the school's journey, and will listen to advice too about different ways to, different questions to ask, different ways to interact with different people.
The most important thing in my mind would be having a growth mindset, being open to the new environment, not coming in, oh look, I know everything about this, or this is what you need to do at your school, saying to the principal, this is what you need to do at your school, I've got all the best ideas. So someone coming in, listening to what's happening, a growth mindset would be, to me, the most important. Time is very important in a review, because we need to be back in our room at morning tea time, so we can actually do a bit of debriefing. What have we heard so far? What do we need to do? What questions do we need to ask in the next session? What information are we particularly wanting?
I guess there's three things stand out straight away for me. The first is that they're a learner, because a review is a learning process, but they really have taken the time to get across the National School Improvement Tool. That while it might be their first review, they've read the tool, they'll seek questions about the tool, they'll seek feedback on their understandings around the tool. I think the second thing is that they're a team player, that they understand that being on a review, you are part of a team. It's for a short space of time, but it can be a really beneficial space of time. So taking the time to really work as a team member and understand that there's got to be a give and take, some give and take in teams. And the last thing is probably, third thing, around their organisation, their preparedness. They've got what they need, they check in, and they understand, they treat the review, I guess, with a bit of a feel for what if this were your school. So being completely present, being completely participating, being able to just step away from their own school for 2, 3 or 4 days and focus on, I'm here, I'm doing the review for this school, because if we're a peer in my school, I'd want them to do the same thing for me.